Welcome to Henry W. Grady High School's virtual celebration.
Yellow buses to the schoolhouse, hitting 4 classes a day. Freshmen and juniors and sophomores, all in the hall and all in your way. Yes, it's done. That cap on your head, that gown around your neck, and that counselor finally clearing you saying, check, it's done. That feeling right now where nothing compares, and knowing that now in the mirror you stare to look at yourself just as sure as the sun, having all of your credits, and finally saying it's done. Congratulations, it's time to celebrate. I'm happy, we're happy, you're happy. And for all of the aunts and the uncles and the grandmothers and the grandfathers and the cousins and the mothers and the fathers and the friends and the neighbors and everybody who has joined us during this time, it is time for us to turn up the volume. It's time to put on your caps and put in your gowns, grab some good mood food, and let's sit back together as APS delivers these celebrations from our heart to your living rooms as an honor to the class of 2020.
It wasn't supposed to be like this. We were looking forward to the end of our senior year and graduation. Then this happened.
People should be concerned, and the one issue here is that we don't really know the extent of the outbreak.
Of all the things we could have dreamed of for this moment, this was not it.
The Centers for Disease Control says the coronavirus.
26 people have died.
The metro, most school districts are planning to close.
We have all been impacted by this. One moment, we were all together, and in the next, we were at home with family and loved ones, adjusting and adapting to change and uncertainty.
Temporarily closing schools, so that means districts have to plan for that right now.
We never thought that would be the last time we would see each other. That we would miss walking across the stage together and celebrating the fact that we made it. Yet through it all, we are here. We battled through the tough times together. Though distant, we remain connected. We learned together, and we will finish this journey together. We are unstoppable. We have a legacy to keep, dreams to fulfill, and this won't keep us from our commencement. Though this is not how we saw it in the beginning, we embrace this moment. We celebrate that we made it here, and all of those who helped us and taught us along the way. One day, we will tell the story of the class of 2020 and how, through it all, we are here.
The year was 2020, and the Grady High School graduation class would go down in the history books as a class who went without the memories of a high school prom and witnessing a worldwide shutdown of schools, businesses, parks, beaches, and other recreational activities due to the pandemic known as the coronavirus or COVID-19. The history books would also note that social distancing became the norm and kept them from coming together for the last time in a traditional graduation ceremony. But as the history books published their stories, the authors of the class of 2020 had their own stories. The authors wrote stories of hope and vision for a better world. They wrote about their high school memories of friendships, fun, hard work, and of course, graduating. They wrote stories of how they would enter the world as new change agents to make things right again. They believed in themselves and took the life lessons from their family and friends and their high school experiences. Their history became our reality, and we owe them so much appreciation. So today, we say congratulations to the Grady High School class of 2020.
Thank you, faculty of Grady and APS, for everything that you've done throughout all of our years, and especially everything y'all have done these past few months. To my fellow graduates, this speech won't make up for everything that we've lost as a class. This is the graduation that anyone imagined. In these past few months, our lives changed drastically every day and every hour. In this decidedly odd time, I'd like to focus on the constants in our life. I know many of us are just ready to be done with high school, and just as many can't let it go. However, we have all shared so many memories throughout our time here at Grady. We have all been part of an experience so quintessentially Grady. Each day, no matter who we are, we remember standing in the stairwell, in the line for the stairwell, or in the line for the stairwell. We have all walked through the cafeteria, listening to Mr. Dawson count down the minutes till we are late, or heard Dr. Prop's favorite statement, "You are wrong." We all remember trying to walk up to E300 as a freshman in our trips to Medgrill. These memories will be with us always, lurking just behind some joke 10 years from now, a passing comment between two old friends, or in a glimpse of a hallway in some movie. I'll look back on all my friends, all the good times we enjoyed in the walls of Grady and outside. I get to take some of them with me into the rest of my life, but others will always live on in my memories. These memories of sleepy Mondays, the freedom of Fridays, and even just passing people in the halls that is more important than graduation or prom ever could be. Others will look back on all their experiences that they had in Grady. They'll remember their team, their club, their group, that made them feel comfortable to be their best. The happiness from these memories of such an important time in our life will outweigh the sadness and regret we feel now. We as a class have lived through worse. Questionable pep rally rappers, the extra long school days, the cheating scandal of 2019, and losing classmates. These struggles have bound us closer, tighter together than any class. We as a class have lived through all of these and personally understand the importance of these friendships. I am honored to look back on my time at Grady as part of one of the most driven and intelligent classes that Grady has ever known. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Covey Jakes, valedictorian of Grady High School's class of 2020. It is an honor to be able to address you all, to give the final words of our high school experience as we move into the future in the wake of these unforeseen, unfortunate circumstances. None of us knew that Friday, March 13th, would be the last day we would gather for classes and conversations at Grady High School. None of us knew that we ought to have thanked the Grady staff for the impact they've had on us. They opened us up to new ideas. They taught us interesting concepts. Ideally, they would have instilled in us an improved work ethic, though judging from our lack of care for academic assignments in the past few weeks, that may not have been successful. Most importantly, they provided us with the opportunity to make lifelong memories with each other. Because I was not able to do so on our last day of school, to the staff, I now say, thank you. Class of 2020, none of us knew that we should have said our goodbyes to each other, that we should have reflected on our time together, that we should have hugged each other tight, or at least air hugs from 6 feet apart. Knowing that your time at Grady is winding down and cherishing your last few days with your classmates, that is the true end-of-year experience. Unfortunately, that experience is one of many things we have lost in the past few weeks. These things include prom, an in-person May graduation, and the ability to take our AP exams in the confines of the old gym. Like all of y'all, I'm extremely frustrated by this cancellation of signature high school events and the abrupt end to our senior year. However, as we lament our shared loss of senior activities due to COVID-19, I would like to acknowledge a shared loss far greater in magnitude. Sadly, Theo Weimar and Antonio Bowden are not here with us to partake in this graduation. So please, join me in taking a moment of silence to honor these two brilliant young men, as well as other loved ones who you cannot share your graduation with today, and recall memories of them that will forever be ingrained in you. Thank you. I urge you to enjoy the present. When you're hanging out with friends or family, appreciate the little moments that bring you happiness. While it is an honor to be speaking for you today, I would relinquish my role in this graduation if it meant I got to go back and make memories that I missed out on while perfecting my essays or studying for calculus. To go to the football game, to throw the frisbee in the park and grab a bite to eat afterwards, to yell and scream at the TV with my family while watching the Duke game with nervous excitement. Time is precious, and experiences such as these are infinitely valuable. This rings especially true in the midst of this pandemic, as we all sorely miss our interactions with one another. Grady Class of 2020, I have no doubt that we will emerge from this situation stronger than ever, because we are extremely resilient, and we are fighters. However, as we navigate these turbulent waters, Grady's unofficial motto, "We all we got," doesn't necessarily apply. We most certainly have each other, but we also have our family, loved ones, and adults that are helping us through this crisis. Remember to cherish your time with these important people and to respect them. Here are my final words. Each one of you is talented and amazing in your own way. Don't forget that. Don't ever forget that. I wish that you all may find happiness in life and success in your endeavors. Grady Class of 2020, that's all I have. Good luck.
Please welcome our Superintendent of Atlanta Public Schools, Dr. Maria Karstarfin. She brings an impressive record in the transformational educational leadership with nearly 25 years of experience in diverse major metropolitan school districts. She is a passionate advocate for children and their families, APS and its transformation. As a student, I know she has loved and supported all of us, my classmates, and the district staff who have inspired her every day for the last 6 years. We are honored to have her lead us, and we will miss her, and she will miss us. Reading her letter to the class of 2020 and saying her final farewell, our superintendent, Dr. Maria Karstarfin.
An open letter to the seniors of the class of 2020. To my beloved class of 2020, amid all the chaos and crazy surrounding what has become a global pandemic, I've been thinking about you, every single one of you, as our district works to maintain teaching and learning and some semblance of a normal school year, even as our school buildings remain closed. With you prematurely heading your separate ways, I've been reflecting on the power of the students of the class of 2020. You were starting 7th grade when I first met you, little middle schoolers that have now grown up into beautiful and compelling young men and women. It is you who give me the heart and passion to do this work. You are indeed #worth the wait. Gosh. And just as you have worked together to emerge from numerous struggles over your 13 years of schooling, you will emerge from this pandemic. Given how much you've achieved together, I know it may feel stressful and disorienting to have to face this latest challenge apart from each other. Even as you recognize the power of facing challenges together, you're told to face this particular one in isolation and at a distance. So it's lonely, it's scary, but it's not insurmountable. I've come to realize in my role as superintendent that while the immediate challenge of this virus does require us to be apart for a time, that's not the only challenge we're facing. The challenge before us is not just to make it through these next few weeks and months, because we will. What I see as the greatest challenge and opportunity for us is rebuilding the world on the other side of this, making it kinder, fairer, more just, and just much better than it was before. The disparities and inequities in our communities have always existed. However, they are exacerbated by the virus, and that is the world you will lead us through. You need to remember that, and I believe you are strong enough to persevere and rebuild our communities for the better. What gives me hope during these challenging times is that you, the leaders, the learners, the strivers that I've had the pleasure to watch grow over the last 6 years will be responsible for the building and shaping of that world, and you will do it together. As you move through the rest of your life, every job you take, every decision you make, every interaction you have will play a part in shaping that world. So these next few weeks provide opportune moments for you to think, uninterrupted by the usual school day-to-day routines, about who you are, what you want to be, and what you're going to do to rebuild that world. Take that time and do something great with it. Grady class of 2020, you've excelled in academics and scholarship behind the leadership of valedictorian and star student Kavi Jakes, salutatorian Clarice Hill, posse scholar Jack Pelion, 21st century outstanding youth leader Kamisha Smith, and national merit finalist Catherine Esterl, Asada Nakasi, Catherine Opsel, and Mia Prausnitz-Weinbaum, and an astounding 10 Georgia scholars: Helen Moore, Nadia McLean, Declan McCarthy, Royce Mann, Sarah Linkins, Tyler Jones, Kavi Jakes, Clarice Hill, John Hammond IV, and Avery Gray. And you've led teams to championships, like the Grady Jester debate team notching its 11th straight state championship. I'd also like to thank the senior football players who over the years allowed me to practice with them every summer. Number 20, Kamari Benning. Number 9, Kanan Brandt. Number 6, Alvin James. Number 75, Rashid Jeffries. Number 11, Zach Maggard. Number 45, Jason Knowlton Jr. Number 34, Reed Schratweiser. Number 48, Travion Snipes. Number 5, Aquinas Stillwell. Number 2, Titus Turner. And number 7, DeJuan Wright. You've all become models of community service as exhibited by Mara O'Sullivan, Royce Mann, Bria Brown, and Fatima Chaudhry, who have all been named to Atlanta In-Town's 20 Under 20, and by Catalin Pelion, who was accepted to the U.S. Military Academy at West Point, and Anthony Cochran, recipient of the Legion of Valor, JROTC's highest honor. As you go out into the world, I know you'll never ever forget that you are a Grady Knight. I call on you, class of 2020, to rise to all the challenges like so many Grady educated grads before you. GK, yeah, that's right, we all we got. I want to leave you with one final thought. Strength comes from struggle, and the strongest are those forged in the fight. You have already developed and demonstrated so much strength. I've witnessed in our conversations, projects, football practices, water polo games, and everything else we've done together. You are already strong, and by the virtue of being the class forced to brave this pandemic through to graduation, you will be the strongest, most resilient, most prepared students of your generation. Take that strength forward, persevere, and continue making us proud. Much love and air hugs. Your Dr. C.
Good afternoon, Grady seniors, the class of 2020. This is a time to celebrate. Though your senior year was interrupted in March, this interruption in no way diminishes your accomplishments and uniqueness. Think about all that brought you to this point: the classroom experiences, the teachers, the sports, the academic teams, the clubs, and the travels together. The class of 2020 celebrated together, protested together, and mourned together as we grieved the passing of two of your classmates and friends. Theo and Antonio remain with this class forever. This class is very special to me. Most of you were in 7th grade at Inman when I returned as principal. Right away, I felt your energy, passion, and cohesiveness. You worked with and for each other and the class as a whole. It was and always has been big picture with this class, the forest, not the trees. There are some classes that don't mesh as well. You all mesh. Since 7th grade, we have been together except for the month of August 2016, when you moved on without me. We were alone. You thought you were done with me and each other, but I followed you to Grady that next month. The members of the 2020 class, who came from other middle and high schools, other cities, states, and countries, were enveloped and became part of this beautiful mesh. There was a unique place for all 325 of you. You all have chugged along, doing the right thing for the right reasons. I have always trusted this class of 2020. When you came to me with a question, a problem, a disagreement, an idea, or a wrong to be righted, it was with the purpose to understand my point of view, but also to educate me. Polite as always, as I came to expect, but always passionate. Whenever you made a request to discuss something with me, I knew it would be a well thought out discussion and that I better bring my A game. You have always pushed me to reflect on why I made the choices and decisions that I did. I've always learned from you and often have taken my lead from you. Acknowledge and feel the loss of all the missed end-of-year activities, but do not dwell on them. This class has always been big picture, the future, making it better, the next step. Georgia State, UVA, Kennesaw State, Alabama State, Spelman, Morehouse, Seattle University, West Point, Fort Valley State, Emory, and many other institutions and workplaces are so fortunate to welcome you soon. So take these unique talents, this special mesh, this care for each other, and go forth into the world away from Grady. You will have disappointments, losses, and challenges along with your successes. Most of us would say we learned more from what we did not get than from what we did. Confucius said, our greatest glory is not in never failing, but in rising every time we fail. Though we may be many miles apart, I will continue to follow you as I always have. When I hear of your future successes, exploits, adventures, and ways you are changing the world, I will say, of course they are doing that. They are the class of 2020.
litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke off the notch. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and ended them fox. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye, I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be sober, I gotta stay high. Put me some in the can and it's dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, her pride. In her back while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. She ain't slick, I can tell her disguise. Upgrade at my wrist, put baguettes in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke off the notch. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot.
Astro. Yeah. Sun is down, freezing cold. That's how we already know. Winter's here, my dog will probably do it for Louis Bell. That's just all he know, he don't know nothing else. I tried to show him. Yeah. I tried to show him. Yeah. Gone on you with the pick and roll. Younger flame, he in sicko mode.
Made this here with all the ice on in the booth. At the gate outside, when they pull up, they give me loose. Yeah, jump out boys, that's Nike boys hopping our coops. Way too big when we pull up, give me the loot. Was off the Remy, had up at Post. Had to hit my old town to duck the news. 24-hour lockdown, we made no moves. Now it's 4 a.m. and I'm back up popping with the crew. I just landed in, Chase B mixes pop like Jamba Joe's. Different color chains, think my jeweler really selling fruits. And they joking, man, know the crackers wish it was a news.
Players, put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what y'all trying to do? 24 karat magic in the air. Head to toe so clear. Look out! Pop, pop, it's showtime. Showtime. Guess who's back again? Oh, they don't know. I bet they know as soon as we walk in. I'm wearing Cuban links, designer mix, Inglewood's finest shoes. Don't look too hard, might hurt yourself. Known to give the color red the blues. I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Keep up. So many pretty girls around me and they're waking up the rocket. Keep up. Why you mad? Fix your face. Ain't my fault they all be jacking. Keep up. Players only. Come on, put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what y'all trying to do? 24 karat magic in the air. Head to toe so clear. Look out. Second verse for the hustlers. Gangsters. Bad bitches and your ugly ass friends. I cannot preach. I gotta show them how I get it in. First, take your sip, do your dip, spend your money like money ain't shit. Ooh, we too fresh. Got to blame it on Jesus. Hashtag blessed. They ain't ready for me. I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Keep up. So many pretty girls around me and they're waking up the rocket. Keep up. Why you mad? Fix your face. Ain't my fault they all be jocking. Keep up. Players only. Come on, put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what y'all trying to do? 24 karat magic in the air. Head to toe so clear. Look out. Everywhere I go, they be like, oh, so bad. Everywhere I go, they be like, oh, so bad. Everywhere I go, they be like, oh, so bad. Now, watch me break it
Congratulations, Grady High School class of 2020. All of us on the Atlanta Board of Education are pleased that we are able to take a few moments to celebrate you, all of your classmates, some of your memories, and all of your accomplishments. Thank you for sharing with us. We pledge that there will be more, and that one day, when circumstances are right and safe, we will celebrate live and in person with a full traditional ceremony. But for now, know that you are official graduates of Atlanta Public Schools. We, your parents, your teachers, your principal, your superintendent, your community, and your board members are certainly proud of you for graduating from high school. And as you continue on your path through college and career and life, know that you are not alone, even when we are apart. You will always have the support of all the people who have been a part of your journey. Once again, on behalf of Atlanta Public Schools, congratulations and good luck. We love you and we will miss you. Go Grady Gray Knights.
Hey, class of 2020, just wanted to tell you how proud I am of you. I love this class. I've taught so many of you, and I'm saddened to not finish the year with you, but I know that at some point in the future, we'll all be able to get together and do this celebration the way it should be done. But for now, I love you guys. I'm proud of you. Go change
Hello,
the world.
class of 2020. Congratulations on your well-deserved success. I'm super proud of you guys. It is Miss Scott, aka Mrs. Blue. Go out, be awesome, and create greatness.
Class of 2020, congratulations. You've graduated from high school. You have power. Use it to uplift other people and nudge the world forward. I wish you all the best.
Congratulations, seniors. I know this isn't the roaring 20s ending that we expected to have this school year, but you guys have all handled yourselves so well despite the circumstances. I'm so proud of all of you and will certainly miss you. I cannot wait to see what you're
class of 2020. Thank you so much for making my first year at Grady High a great one. You guys welcomed me with open arms at the beginning of the year and really made a special and memorable year for myself. I'm so happy for you all, so proud of you all. I know you're all going to do great things and I really look forward to seeing what they are. I wish you the absolute best moving forward. Miss all of you. Thank you so much for a wonderful year.
Hi, class of 2020. Just checking about your plans for the future. Here's some ideas. Number one, learn Spanish, like for real now, okay? And second, whatever the future holds for you, just be happy. That's it. Be happy. Congratulations.
Congratulations, class of 2020. I'm so very proud you have made it through a very trying, difficult semester. But the fact that you're here, the fact that you're celebrated, means that you have come out victorious and you are champions. You will look back and be a part of history, and you will be so very proud of your accomplishments. Please go on in your future endeavors and be the best that you can be. GK.
Hey, what's up, seniors? I've had a lot of fun teaching you guys the last couple of years. I miss you all. Have a nice life, and I'll see you guys around once.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. You guys are an amazing group and have done wonderful things during your time at Grady High School. We will miss you all very much, but we know there are great things ahead of you in your future. Best of luck.
Class of 2020, congratulations. It's with mixed emotions, though, that I come to y'all today. It's been amazing watching this senior class grow and to see the impact that you've made on me and others along the way. You're one of the kindest and most generous groups that I've seen, and you're so accepting of others. I believe that Grady has really prepared you to be resilient and has given you the grit and determination to succeed and handle the challenges along the way. So as you go forward, work hard, set goals, and do everything you can to achieve them. And get the little things right. Be on time, treat others gently, and work hard. Be a person of integrity, and always, when you can, pay it forward. There's no course that could have prepared you more than COVID-19. You've experienced fear, loss, tragedy, betrayal, but you also have encountered hope, courage, a sense of community. We don't know when this pandemic will end, but we know it will one day. And then hopefully we will savor the simple pleasures in life again. So go forward and believe in yourself. As Babe Ruth once said, never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. So here's to you, Grady Knights.
To the class of 2020, I want to say congratulations to you. I understand this year was different due to COVID-19, but this too shall pass. Continue to do great things out there in the world to challenge yourselves. We, the Grady staff, are proud of you. To my Grady Knights JROTC graduates, go and do remarkable things. And remember, GK, we're all we got. I love you. Thank you.
Well, you hold history in your hands today. You and every other member of the class of 2020 around this nation and around the globe have a quarantine graduation in common. You've officially made the history books, and I will be sure to mention you when I wind up teaching your grandchildren one day. I am wishing you all the luck in the world for the years ahead. I pray that all of your dreams come true. Learn to appreciate your education, work hard over the years to come, prepare yourself for your future, and chase your dreams like the wind is at your back. And because this class is so unique, I'm going to leave you with a quote from one of my favorite historical figures, Eleanor Roosevelt. You gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience in which you really stop to look and face fear. You are able to say to yourself, I lived through this horror. I can take the next thing that comes along. You must do the thing that you think you cannot do. If the Great Depression and World War II created the greatest generation, I think that you are prepared to live up to that same expectation. May God be with you on your journey. I will always be with you, and I will miss you and love you always. Best wishes, class of 2020. Special class.
Seniors, this year didn't quite turn out the way we thought, and the time was a lot shorter that we had together, but I am so grateful for every minute that I got to spend with you guys. I am so proud of everything you guys have accomplished. I've loved being your teacher, coming in to work every day with you guys, seeing your energy and your excitement, even when you weren't always excited about physics. Being with you guys really puts the passion there for me. I mean, that's why I do what I do. It's for you guys. So congratulations. I wish we could be there to say it in person, but you guys are always welcome to come back and see us. I can't wait to see what the future holds for you. I know it's going to be amazing. You guys will all be incredible. Congratulations on making it through not just your school years, but this crazy, crazy time at the end. If you can do this, you can do anything. Best of luck. You don't really need it. You already are prepared, and just keep being amazing.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Here's one more piece of grandma candy from Mr. Sullivan.
Good morning and congratulations, graduating class of 2020, Grady High School. I just want to say that know this, everything that's in front of you is greater than what's behind you. And what sometimes looks like a difficult ending is actually a beautiful beginning. You all, your class is destined to change the world because the world has changed. I cannot wait to see what you accomplish, who you become, where you go, all the things that you do. Wish you the best of luck on your journey, and I challenge you to go forth, be great.
Hello, Grady High School class of 2020. I'd like to read you a few excerpts from one of my favorite books, Oh, the Places You'll Go, by Dr. Seuss. Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. On and on you will hike, and I know you'll hike far and face up to your problems, whatever they are. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. Kids, you'll move mountains. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountains are waiting, so get on your way. So congratulations again, Grady High School class of 2020. Now go move those mountains.
Happy graduation.
Good afternoon, Grady Knights, and congratulations, class of 2020, on a job well done. We applaud your accomplishments, all your contributions that you've made to make Grady a better place and a happy place, and we wish you well as you go forward. A special thanks to the seniors in my history class. It was a pleasure working with you this year. And to all the students that I had the pleasure in this class of teaching over the years, I wish you a special fond adieu. Enjoy what is coming forward. You have many adventures and opportunities awaiting you. And remember, this too shall pass, and you're going to go off and make amazing contributions to our community based on what you've done here. We're very proud of you. I'm proud of your accomplishments and your talents. Look forward to hearing about your next adventures. Drop us a note, keep in touch, come see us. We always love hearing from our alumni. But congratulations on a job well done. Bravo, class of 2020. Go Grady Knights.
Grady Knights, class of 2020. Congratulations. It's so exciting to watch you mature from those cartoon character versions of you that I met in 6th grade. I'm so proud of all of you. Those of you in Ultimate, thank you so much for your leadership while I figured out how to be your sponsor. I'm so excited that I got to witness your athleticism and character in action, and I know that you've got tremendous futures ahead of you. Be well, and congratulations.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations, Grady High School class of 2020. I'm proud of you and all your accomplishments. Continue to strive towards achieving your future goals and aspirations. I know you will continue with even more success. It was truly a pleasure and honor teaching you. I will miss you. Go Grady.
Congratulations to the class of 2020, Grady High School. You guys are a particularly talented, compassionate, dedicated group. And though I know you're going out into the world at a really strange time in history, we're also incredibly proud of you and know that you're going to do awesome things. I feel so lucky to have shared a classroom with many of you, to have run cross country with a good number of you. Know that we miss you, that we're proud of you, and we cannot wait to see everything that y'all are going to do.
Congratulations to the Grady High School class of 2020. I've had the pleasure of teaching or mentoring many of you over the past 4 years. As a teacher, you have challenged me in new ways and forced me to grow. I hope that I have provided that same opportunity for you. To the seniors of G3 Robotics, it was a pleasure to mentor you. I will miss you. I will always cherish our time together. I'm so proud of you, both your hearts and your minds. Grady High School Knights, class of 2020, go forth into the world.
We thoroughly hope that you enjoyed this celebration of the class of 2020, and we look forward to seeing you face to face when conditions allow as we continue to celebrate and honor you as graduates, because you are #worth the wait.